Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then welcome. Before we get started today, if you could please hit that subscribe button down below so you can be notified whenever I post new videos. So today we're going to be getting into how I got these super soft voluminous curls by doing this Tracy Ellis Ross inspired roller set on my natural hair. So here I am t-shirt drying my hair just to get out the excess water. Here are the products that I'm going to be using today. I will link them down below. So I started by thoroughly spraying my hair with this It's a 10 leave-in. I made sure to thoroughly saturate my hair just because I'm going to be using that Lotta body styling lotion, which can be very drying if you don't use something that's really moisturizing underneath. Here I am detangling my hair. You want to make sure you get all the knots out before you do your roller set. So I initially only part my hair into 3 sections, and I start on the very back section. I get my Wetline Extreme Gel and I pull my ponytail super tight, make sure to smooth out any knots and just to make it as tight as possible, just so you can make sure that your roots are going to be straight. So then I put the section in a very tight ponytail. Really make sure that your roots are smooth and that you're pulling it tight because you want to make sure your hair gets as straight as possible. So then I get my brush just to make sure that I'm smoothing out my ponytail before I add my roller set. Then I'm going to add a little bit of Lotta body to my hair. This is going to help with stretching the hair, and it also helps to keep the hair onto your rollers. So then I separate the hair into a smaller section, brush through one more time, and then I roll the hair. Make sure that you're pulling the hair as tight as you can just to ensure that the hair gets straight. So here I'm just repeating the same steps to the remainder of the hair in the ponytail. So we're all finished with this section. So now I take the hair out on the other side and I part this section into 2. And I do the same steps that I did on the other side. So I really love this technique because it really helps me make sure that my roots at the back are getting smooth. It also really helps with the elongation so that the back is longer than the front. So I'm going to detangle this section once again because it's been sitting, and I'm also going to add a little bit more of the leave-in. So here I am separating my hair into smaller sections. I add more Lotta body and then I detangle once more. And lastly, I roll. Make sure you're pulling the hair tight while you're rolling because you really want to make sure your roots are getting smooth. So this technique is so helpful because it literally cuts your time in half. I don't use the ponytail in the front of my hair because I don't want it to leave a huge dent. Also, I like to roll my hair in different directions because I feel like this gives it more of an effortless look. So here's my hair completely rolled. I'm going to sit on the hair dryer for about an hour and a half, and then I'll be back with my results. Here I am an hour and a half later, and my hair is completely dry. You guys, I am so in love with my results. I've literally been wanting this hairstyle since I saw Tracee Ellis Ross post it on her Instagram, but no one could do it for me. But now I know that I can do it myself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Also, let me know of any other good products that you guys like to use for roller sets on your natural hair. See you guys in my next video.